which is both the Schumann and the geomagnetic field, which is the magnetic field of the Earth. These frequencies and energies are so essential that NASA and the Russian space program actually equipped their spacecrafts with Schumann generators and magnetic field generators. So we need these frequencies. We need these energies for the body's circadian rhythms, energy production, and even to keep a pain-free body, which I'll explain later. But there is a twofold problem on planet Earth, which we'll explore in this video. And PEMF, as we'll find, is the solution to this problem with many benefits. And just to give you a preview of a few of the benefits that PEMF therapy has been research proven to provide, PEMF helps to eliminate pain and inflammation naturally. It will help you to get deep, rejuvenating sleep. It will increase your energy and vitality. PEMF will help you to feel younger, stronger, and more flexible. PEMF will keep your bones strong and healthy. PEMF will help your body with healing and regeneration. And its magnetic field and the Schumann and geomagnetic frequencies are roughly in the range of 0 to 30 hertz. Now, the brain waves, as established by electroencephalograms and even medical science, are also roughly 0 to 30 hertz, from delta, theta to alpha to beta. The tissues and the healing response in the body, meaning the frequencies that the tissues in your body respond to, the nerves, the bones, ligaments, capillaries, are also, as we'll see, in the 0 to 30 hertz range. Well, that was Siskin and Walker. Addy and Bowen showed that your cells ideally respond to 0 to 30 hertz. And here's something that really gave me goosebumps, and my hairs were standing on end the first time I read it. Acts like a whole body battery charger, helping to recharge your 100 trillion cells. And you only need to use it twice a day for 8 minutes. Okay, so it's very time efficient. And that's the PMFs on the Earth. There's the Schumann frequencies, which come from above, and the geomagnetic frequencies from below. For example, nerve regeneration happens around 2 hertz, bone growth around 7 hertz, ligament healing around 10 hertz, and then the stimulation of capillary formation 15 and 20 hertz. We can see a beautiful picture of the Schumann resonance juxtaposed with the brain alpha state. So alpha in brain state research is sort of a very relaxed state of mind. Like I mentioned earlier in my first video, is that the brain operates roughly at 0 to 30 hertz from low delta up to high beta. Our body are able to store 10 million volts per meter, meaning we have a cell membrane that's about 7 nanometers across, and the voltage across the cell membrane is around 70 millivolts for a healthy cell. Now, when we get sick, our cellular voltage will diminish. So there's a direct connection between your health and your cellular voltage. Dr. Otto Warburg did some of the pioneering research on the connection between voltage and health, and he found that healthy cells have around 70 and even upwards to 120 millivolts. And if you have chronic illness or disease, the voltages start to plummet. And, many different chronic illnesses can have voltages as low as 30 to 50 millivolts. And cancer can be like 10, 15, 20 or below. And interestingly, we never hear about heart cancer. And it's because the heart is the most energetic organ in our body. And heart cells will have that 120 millivolts of voltage. Just to very briefly summarize, first, PEMF recharges the transmembrane potential. That's called TMP. And that's basically the voltage across the cell membrane. It also increases ATP production in the mitochondria. And so the TMP and ATP are the two primary ways the cells store energy. It enhances the sodium-potassium pump, so it gives a net positive charge on the outside of the cell. Increases cellular pH. And pH, interestingly, pH meters are voltmeters. pH is a direct measure of the voltage of your cells. So if you have healthy cells, you're going to be in a slightly alkaline environment. PEMF helps to oxygenate the cells. It helps to lower blood viscosity, improves circulation and microcirculation. And it creates a healthy level of electroporation. Electroporation literally means helping through using electricity or magnetism to make the cells more porous. And is that we're also very insulated. We spend a lot of time indoors. The average person spends most of their time inside. We drive with cars with rubber tires. We walk in shoes with rubber soles. We sleep in insulated beds. And we're spending a majority of our time in concrete and steel structures. So we're getting too much of the bad. And the bad frequencies are your electrosmog. I go into detail in my book on this, but the two main types of electrosmog or dirty electricity are your 60 hertz power line frequencies, and all the appliances in your house are kind of going to be operating at these frequencies. I throw CLFs in there, or compact fluorescent lights, because they're so unhealthy. And again, check out my book for reasons why. So you have the 60 hertz power line frequencies, and you also have the microwave, like 4G networks, and all the modern technology that we're used to with cordless phones, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, smart meters. A lot of these are operating at microwave frequencies. In fact, the 4G network is almost identical to the frequency you lay on the mat. Well, research has shown with PMF therapy versus static magnets that all you need is like 8 minutes twice a day of a low-intensity earth-inspired PMF system. And that is enough to charge up your 100 trillion cells. Now, the biorhythm is the frequencies for the time of day. So when you use the mat, a PMF mat, if you use it in the morning, you'd want more energizing frequencies, maybe more of the beta frequencies around, say, 15 hertz, where in the evening before bedtime, you would want, the very relaxing frequencies of PMF therapy. So PMF therapy will, at the cellular level, it charges up the cells. So it's working very fundamentally. And it will help you to, as research has shown, to have stronger bones. It will help improve endorphins and of course, which works with pain relief. And it also directly works at breaking up cycles of pain. It helps you get better sleep. It'll help you to have more energy, better oxygenation and circulation, an improved immune system, relaxation and stress reduction, and nerve and tissue regeneration. And those are just a few of the many benefits that you'll get. And finally, in the last chapter of my book, I go over action steps that you can implement in your life to improve your health right away.